Sapele Okpe Community, in conjunction with Seplat Petroleum Company, has given out starter packs and cash to graduands of the Sapele Okpe Community Skill Acquisition exercise at the Community Town Hall in Sapele Town. This is coming just weeks after the Sapele Okpe Community, led by Chairman Dr. Patrick Akamoa, built an ultra-modern area command edifice for the Nigeria Police Force to help curb crime in Sapele local government. The one-of-a-kind starter packs and cash to rent shops was presented to graduate trainees across 6 disciplines, namely fashion and design, catering, wedding and fabrication, woodwork, aluminium and piggery, as the leadership of Sapele Okpe Community continues in their stride to take youths off the streets and engage them meaningfully. The ceremony was well attended by chiefs and community escorts, with the MD Seplat West, Engineer Folorunso Afolabi, present to witness the ceremony. This is the moment Sapele Okpe Community Chairman Dr. Akamoa commissioned the items.
You can see that we have items of what millions of naira. Here we are giving out a starter pack to our graduate students. It cost us a lot of fun to get these items. Thank Seplat for the support to get to this stage. And as a duty to use, like I said earlier, these items are not meant to be sold. The receipt is in Sapele Community's name. You cannot sell it, but it's meant for you to use it and start your life. So I hereby commission this to use in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
In a brief, MD Seplat West, Engineer Afolabi, said it is in the mission goal of Seplat Petroleum to always engage our host communities, and he urged the beneficiaries to make maximum use of the opportunity to become better persons in the society.
So I'd like to congratulate all the graduates for spending time to listen and to practicalize the knowledge that is given to them. And I'm very sure if you have done all these hours and days and weeks, you definitely won't waste it. You will like to utilize this and see that there is a result for the efforts that others have put towards the own future. And I know that the youngs are definitely going to grow. The efforts we are putting will definitely germinate because you are a human being and you are designed to succeed in life if you choose to succeed. And the ability to succeed is what you have displayed by committing your time to them. I just pray that God will remember all your efforts and grant your further development plan with success in Jesus' name.
Duke of Sapele Community, Chief William Ayomano, who spoke before some beneficiaries, charged the trainees to seize the opportunity and become entrepreneurs that will in turn train other youths to become better in the society.
Count yourself blessed, and for the blessing to last and be profitable is for you to put them into good use. Like the last speaker, the chairman said, don't go and sell this property. Open small shop, only small shop. It will grow to become factory tomorrow. The vision is yours.
My name is Olokpa Tega. Now, wedding and fabrication. I did very happy because I don't wait for this opportunity before. At least I get handwork, and this opportunity come in free course, and I'm very happy for it. I did very, as in, I did short of word, but I appreciate. Then try, no easy. Things may they worth thousands of millions, so I don't pay anything for them. So both Seplat and Sapele Okpe Community, I really appreciate. I thank them very much, and I make sure say as they give me so, I go use and work. They go see the good work for my body. Thank you.
Rero TV, fashion design. I'm very excited, very excited. I'm going to put my own store and start sewing and fashion design. I want to say thank you very much for providing all this stuff for us. I want to say thank you.
Finally, Dr. Akamoa, in an interview with Rero TV, spoke on the motive for the gesture and warned that beneficiaries desist from the idea of selling the materials as the items were bought in the name of Sapele Okpe Community, and defaulters will not be tolerated.
Congratulations, Chairman, sir. First of all, we want to say it's the first time we are seeing a complete package of empowerment. What's the motivation behind it, sir?
Okay, thank you very much. What you have seen now is the first batch of what we actually roll out. And in another few months, the people who graduated with these same people who the budget could not take will be rolled out. And I must commend the chairman of the committee, Chief Tomanira, who is the chairman of the committee under the community, who went through this whole process with training these guys and all of that. And also I'll commend our Reverend Monarch, the chairman of Sapele Land Trust, Shifide Dafinune, and Seplat, the operators of the oil block, because the money we got in doing this came from the oil exploration. And we at the community, we saw that we cannot leave government to do the work alone. You know, the community must look for a way to touch lives and all of that. So, like I told them when we were in my speech, it cost us fortune, so many money to get these original, items and a complete set of equipment for them to start their businesses, up to even getting them money to rent store and open space for those who are doing wedding, and all of that. You see the pictures there. So those items were bought and receipted for in the favor of Sapele Okpe Community. What I mean is that the wedding machine, for example, that we bought is carrying Sapele Okpe Community, so they cannot sell it. We discovered that in the past, when you graduate them, they just go outside the community hall gate and they sell, their equipment, and that's very bad. In fact, I see it's criminal to have done that, because we can use the money to do some other things and all of that. So if we get that kind of money to train you and give you starter pack, it is very unfair to the community for you to go out and get it sold. So for that reason, we tighten up, that in this badge, the items were receipted in Sapele Okpe Community's name. So you cannot sell. Viewers, very fundamental. Don't buy anything from anybody who is on this badge. You cannot sell. If I catch you, I will arrest you. And sorry, those who bought and sold is in trouble.
What is the objective of the program? What is the objective?
The objective is very clear. Is to get our people to be doing something. The criminality is too much now in the country. And here in Sapele, as peaceful as we are, we want to get our people to do something for them to earn living. Don't wait for government and all of that. So, and it's because there's no motivation, and that's why we took pains, to do what we did. So if we can spend millions to build Nigerian area command, in supporting security, we can also do something to touch our people, and all of that. So that's the reason behind what.
How regular?
Yes, this program in terms of sustainability is a statutory program. What I mean is that it's something that will be running every year. This one we did now, they are much, and we just graduated half of it because of the cost implication and the drop in oil exploration, and all of that. So in another few months, the other batch who graduated the same year will be rolled out.
What are the modalities used for selecting beneficiaries?
Okay, the modality is that I cannot really say it completely, because the committee is headed by Chief Tomanira, but there's a decent process to select people who are the current beneficiary of this exercise.
Right, thank you, sir.
In Sapele, this is Rero TV, and my name is Rero Henry Akbos.